Countdown initiated. 5, 3, 2.
You, welcome to Monday Night Live. Hey, it's Monday, and it's a live stream, and I'm looking off this way into the distance for no reason, but I'm doing it anyway. This direction. Ka-chow. Oh my God. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another Monday Live. It is Monday, the 21st of April. I hope you had a great Easter weekend. I did. I worked on Saturday, Sunday, made a nice meal for Janelle and I, and then today was kind of just a lazy day. Got some admin stuff done, got some plans made. Been talking to one of the mods about one of the dreams I want to do for my other channel. So yeah, doing my thing. Word up, chat. I see James in the chat. I see Bill in the chat. Lena's in the chat. Lena, I hope you had to go to Randy. I also see you in the chat. See a few others that are probably lurking around. And apparently it's bad form to call out lurkers and say hello. I don't know why that's a thing, but I will listen to what the internet tells me. And I'm pondering getting a new phone. I've been pondering this for a while. So let me fill you guys in. I got an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I'm pondering the 16 Pro. Bill coming in hard with a solid 15. Bill, thank you, sir. You wonderful, wonderful human. Starting us off mere minutes into the stream. Oh, my goodness. And stuff. Oh, Faf's here, too. Faf, what up? Word up. You know what I wish? And I don't think there's a way I can... maybe there is. There might be a way. But I would love if there was a way to do, like, certain members could, like, make a sound when they arrive in the room if they wanted to. You know, like, I would think it'd be crazy to have, like, Faf come in with, like, trumpets blaring and stuff. Like, Faf's here. I think that would just be amazing. A Tesla phone's not available in Canada, sadly. Bill re-upping his member... Thank you, Bill. You wonderful human, you. Thank you. It's amazing. Yeah. Sorry, Tesla phone not available in Canada. So I'm pondering this new iPhone 16 Pro Max. Thinking about it. And today I had to bite the bullet and take the Harley to a shop. And I was like so adamant I would learn to fix it myself. And I got it to a certain point. I was like, this is beyond me, because it's only one of two issues now that I could possibly think of. And if it is the starter, which I feel like it might be the starter, that's a job way beyond me at this point. Way beyond me. So I had to take it to an expert. I had to bite the bullet. No choice in the matter. So I'm a little sad about that, because I was so adamant how cool it would be to fix it myself. I don't have a mechanical background, so I was using this as a chance to learn. And shout out to my buddy Jason over at RPM Automotive, who was teaching me how to turn a wrench. Very, very cool of him. But it's not in me, man. It's beyond my knowledge. So that's been a thing. But dropped her off today. Pretty nice shop, actually. It's got a lot of great Google reviews. So that's where she'd be. They're going to diagnose the problem and fix it, because the problem's only getting more sinister. And I think it's time, because it's still only April. Riding season officially kicks in May. So it's still only April. I'll be at the end of it, but I should be able to get her completely fixed up and be stress-free on the riding season. It's just going to be, y'all want to super chat and help a brother out, because there are going to be a lot of zeros on this bill. Oh my God. Average mechanics are like 150 an hour right now. This is madness, man. Absolutely madness. But I digress. But I digress. Look, I hope you guys have been well. We got a few viewers in the chat right now. We're going to crack the drink because I'm a thirsty. We're doing the Zero Sugar 7-Up today. Cracking with my friends. Not cracking with my friends. That's a type of rum or something, isn't it? Everyone, cheers, everybody. Oh, I didn't do the sound. Clink. I tell you, it's so much better when it's cold. Just so much better. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's right, Randy. But I gotta tell you, like, I was watching videos on YouTube of how to replace a starter on the year bike that I have, and it seems to be relatively simple compared to other years of the bike, but it's still like it's beyond me, man. that's a thing, dude. Wow. Plus, even just sourcing out the part seemed complex, and I talked to Harley directly. They wanted like $700 for a starter. Oh, eBay had them on for like $2. So I was looking at eBay, perhaps. It's a lot of things I gotta just consider. And honestly, like talking with the mods about it today, my time is everything to me, man. I don't want to be trying to do this myself on the side while still trying to maintain streams and teaching and developing stuff. We still got the Without Mercy album coming out, so there might be some touring for that. Like, I want to, yeah. Lots to consider. Lots on my plate. And I figured it's just easier to pay a professional. That's where I'm at. Let's just pay a pro and call it a day, shall we? Pay it a pro and call it a day. So that's where she is now. We're doing a lot of gaming streams lately too. So I hope you guys have been able to catch a couple of those. Yeah, Bill, you're right. Time does equal money, dude. Time really does equal money. For sure. For complete sure. And honestly, at that point, I'd rather just... Yeah, also that too, James. Like, if I bang up my hands real bad, it's kind of hard to do what I love to do. So, that's the thing. I got a lot of like personal stuff going on I'm trying to do as well. You know, I got a fitness thing I'm trying to keep up. Janelle and I want to take a couple of trips, and then got an anniversary coming up, and neither of us know what the hell we want to do. Lots to consider. We beat Sekiro today, well, at least the first of 4 possible endings. We might go and try and get the next endings with a new game plus, which will be relatively easy now with the ranked up characters you're running through the same boss levels. Yeah, see, I was worried about that, Randy. I was worried. Like, I got this sexy Harley. I really want to mod it out, and the problem is, like, if I got any kind of car, I have a great mechanic and a solid relationship with them, but when I asked them about the bike, they're like, we can't work on bikes, man. And so I was like, damn it. And now I have a chance to potentially build a relationship with these rad motorcycle repair people, and it's a great shop, at least it seems to be. If it's not, I'll come on here and tell my horror stories of that. But cool if, like, husband-wife combo, just the chances are high that it's going to be a really rad time. So there's that. All things considered, it was a beneficial afternoon, I guess. All things considered. Antil, welcome to the chat. Yeah, Bill's on a whole new work schedule. It has been crazy times, people. Tammy, what's up? Tammy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the asylum, as our friend John Morgan always says. This is your first one here? Your first time? Fantastic. We love newbies around here. Just get a... That sounds cool, Lena. You guys ever have days where you feel distracted? I feel so distracted today. Well, I appreciate you watching all the time. That's amazing. Yay, that makes one fan, guys. That makes one. Yes! This close to two. Oh, man. Sorry, my buddy. Sent me something here. Dum dum, ba dum bum 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 bum. distraction is an all-day event at your age. Well then. Well, hey, if you're new here, this is what we do on Monday Live. So what we'd love to do is you can donate $5 for a super chat through super chat for a donation request, and we'll do a live reaction, and everyone will sit here and watch the song that you request as well. It gets you up to a 5-minute song. Anything other than 5, we got to double it up to 10. But you can totally join in the fun and watch all the streams with us. This is how we do what we do. I'm just going through the list right now. Yeah. But anyway, welcome, Tammy, nonetheless. It's so cool to have you here. This is going to be a fun evening. It's going to be a fun evening for sure. Get to join us in all our fun transitions and all that stuff. Please don't forget to join us also on Twitch. You can find us on Twitch because that's where we'll transfer over to when we start beginning to do the reactions, because that way Twitch won't block us and stop the stream, which YouTube tends to do. We're going to get there in a few moments. So, in the meantime, we're just looking at... Oh, man, looking at all these crazy... I ever just wonder what my feed is going to be. Hey, that sounds great. This weekend? Oh, that's so cool. Tammy, if you feel comfortable sharing, whereabouts are you? Is it a difficult trip to get to Vegas from where you are? Or is it a hop, skip, and a jump, as they say? I live in Wyoming. Oh, cool. I'm getting a so likely flying, I assume. A 4-hour drive to Denver. Wow. Very cool. I'm looking it up on Google Maps right now. Here, let's share. I like to open it up on Google Maps and show. So you're up here. So you're going to drive down to Denver and then fly straight over. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, you live in Casper. Okay. See if I can see it on here. Right here. Cool. Good old Casper. That was the name of the ghost, right? Let's look at some pictures of Casper. 307, like 307 reacts. Are they based out of here? This is cool, man. I'm just obsessed with all these pictures now. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Getting to the mountains in 10 minutes or less sounds like a win. I'm very blessed with where I live as well, because 40 minutes in either direction, and I can hit snow, sea, lakes, mountains, or desert. So I can hit them like all in very, very few amount of time. Little amount of time. See, that's the distraction thing again. Absolutely distraction thing again. Amazing. Well, hey, if you still want to get in on the reactions, go ahead and drop a super chat request. You guys know the drill. Mods will pick up. Just state real clearly in the super chat donation which song you want and what artist. If there's multiple versions, like a live one or a official music video, just make sure you make it pretty specific so the mods know, and we'll get right back to it. That's pretty cool, Tammy. Man, I want to see Wyoming really bad. My wife and I have this dream of just seeing so many different places. Population of Casper, Wyoming. Yeah, wow, you're not kidding. Okay. What's the population of where I'm at? Wow, 169,000. That's a lot of people. People suck. Winter and winter's coming. You have 2 seasons. That's pretty awesome. No motorcycling for DJ out there then. No motorcycling out there. Janelle did get me something for this. I haven't set it up yet though. Well, I have to redo the shelf, as you can clearly see. But Janelle got me a bonsai tree. It's very, very DJ. She came home with it. I was like, that's awesome. Super stoked. And I have a book I'm ready to read. I'll show you guys. Pretty stoked. I'm going to read this book. Maybe I'll start reading on stream. Maybe that'll be our thing. Really would like to. So much I want to do. So little time. The wind, yeah, I bet. I absolutely bet. All right, so I'm going to try something a little different tonight for a couple of minutes here. I'm going to try a live call with one of our mods, Mr. James Bond. I think it's a good idea for you, my friend. Mr. James Bond. That's a lot of people, Lena. Oh my god. That is so many people. We're going to do this call in and see what that sounds like. Let's call together. Just lower this a bit there. Mr. James Bond, sir.
Sir.
Oh, let me just see here. Let me get the volume going here. Clickety clackety clue. God, give us another hello. Let's see if the volume's better.
Test.
Oh snap! Quite peakish. I enjoy. Guys, we're on the phone now with Mr. James Bond on the phone. I don't think that's a thing anymore, but you know. Phone calls and things above, things and people and fights below. I don't have any idea what to say. That distraction metric. You ever get distracted, James? I feel like it's totally a distraction game.
All the time.
It's I don't even know. Like I don't know. How about you guys? Lena, chat people. James, you're calling us from the wonderful state of Nebraska. I'm gonna just make things up, just completely.
Sure.
Just totally. James, I have a game I want to play with you.
Go for it.
I'm going to play a little game here. I'll get this background music up a little bit more for the people in the rafters here. The game I want to play is I want to play this game called Two Truths and a Lie, where I'm going to tell you, we're going to let the chat vote. We're going to let the chat vote as to what the things are. So two truths and a lie is the game that we shall play, my friend. I'm going to tell you three things. One of them is a lie.
Gotcha.
All right, we're going to let the chat vote. So here we go. Let's see. I ride a Harley Davidson motorcycle, but I'd really prefer the new Indian bobbers that I was test riding on the weekend. The other thing is, I have a black belt in Tai Chi. And the other one is, a lot of people know I speak Japanese, but I actually also speak a little Korean.
Okay,
so we got the Harley Davidson, but rather would ride the Indian bobber that came out. Specifically, the 2025 version is, I need to be accurate on that. I speak Japanese, but actually speak a little Korean. And I have a black belt in Tai Chi.
And you're letting the chat vote?
Oh, the chat
already voted.
The chat's just going nuts right now. Let's see here. It's really just John Morgan came in the chat, so everyone's excited.
Hey, John. Sammy, Tina, Randy, Phil. Hey, everybody.
So again, James Bond is one of our mods. He's joining us from the great state of Alaska. That's where he is right now.
Yeah, I'm just moving around.
If you have any questions, don't worry. I'll ask you. All right. So, Mr. James, which one is the lie? Is it the Indian bobber? Is it the black belt in Tai Chi? Is it the speaks Japanese but really speaks a little Korean?
I would believe that you speak Japanese and a little bit Korean, so I believe that's true.
Oh, you believe that's true? That's interesting. Looking at me on stream right now, you'd believe that's true.
Well, I can't see you on stream.
Yeah, well, that was the joke.
Right. The Harley and the Indian could also possibly be true.
Okay.
The black belt in Tai Chi, I'm not feeling that one.
You're not feeling the black belt in Tai Chi.
No, I'm going to call that one as a lie.
You're going to call that one as a lie. Let's see what this chat's saying.
Chad, am I wrong?
Chat. Bill Sturm says not fair for him to say. That's interesting. It's like Bill knows something. Tammy says, my guess is you don't speak Korean. That's Tammy's guess. Antil says, I don't have a black belt considering Sekiro.
Nice, Antil.
And Lena says the black belt's a lie.
Solidarity.
And Bill Sturm says, you do not have black belt in Tai Chi. Your black belt is in Taekwondo.
That I would agree with.
Okay. So then I'm going to sweeten the pot. Chat. I speak Japanese and a little Korean is the first one. I prefer the Indian Street Bob consideration over the Harley Davidsons for 2025. Or I have a black belt in Taekwondo. Did that just sweeten the pot? So I'm switching, and I'm going with Mr. Bill Sturm here, saying that my black belt is not in Tai Chi. My black belt is in Taekwondo. So I'm going to throw that in there then. So, again, 2 truths and a lie. First thing.
Are we basing it off the knowledge that I know, or basing it off the knowledge off the channel?
The knowledge that you know. Ooh, that's a little dirty. Son. They get dirty up there in Nevada, huh? So you've changed states again, James. It's you're just a world traveler. Hey, actually, well, I got you. I got a really stupid question. What state is the TV show Yellowstone based out of? As a Canadian, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yellowstone would be Arizona, I believe.
Arizona. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna kill me if I'm wrong.
Okay. Lena says the black belt's a lie. Okay, so chat, we're reestablishing here.
I'm staying with the black belt is a lie.
Okay, James is staying with the black belt. It's a lie. So the 2 truths and a lie. 1, I ride a Harley Davidson, but I'm super kind of getting into these Indian Street Bobs. Or I have a black belt in Taekwondo. Or I speak Japanese and a little Korean. Antil says maybe I have a black belt on my Mickey Mouse costume. How do you know about the Mickey Mouse costume? That's a special TJ Janelle time. Lena says the Korean is a lie.
It's what you base on how much you can speak of Korean. You said a little.
I did say a little.
I can greet and say goodbye.
But let me really mess with your guys' heads here. This is why I want to mess with your head a little bit more, James. Isn't Taekwondo a Korean martial art?
It is.
So if I had a black belt in Taekwondo, by definition, I would be able to speak a little Korean then.
Yep.
Doesn't that just Josh Carlos?
Doesn't change anything for me.
John Morgan saying Indians and Harleys are pretty different. I will go with that. So John's guess is that the lie is the Indian comment about how I ride a Harley Davidson, but I test rode some Indian bobbers, and I'm starting to lean that way. That's John's guess. The other statement was I speak Japanese, but also a little Korean. And the third is that I have a black belt in Taekwondo, because I started with saying I have a black belt in Tai Chi, and Bill Sturm said, no, you don't. You have a black belt in Taekwondo. So now I'm throwing it out there. This, by the way, chat, this is why my wife despises having arguments with me, because I spin logic and stuff. And she's like, I'm out. I'm done. She's like, I'm done. Says the guy with a heart.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Daryl?
I was gonna say, you see why the mods work so well with you.
Because you guys are both nuts like me? Yeah, 100%. 100%. I ain't getting into a battle of wits with you. I'm unarmed at that point. Boy. All right, so Mr. James Bond, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is your guess? 3 truths or 2 truths and a lie?
I'm still calling lie on the black belt.
Calling lie on the black belt. Chat, what do you think? I'm sticking with the black belt. Antle says the black belt. Josh Carlos, hey, shouting out to you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. Requesting Alter Bridge. God, you're gonna make me cry. That song is brutal.
What up, Josh?
You're all nuts. What level black belt? Should I get specific, Faf? Should I get specific on my level of black belt? I wonder how, like, should I create this as a more contextual 2 truths and a lie? Like, really make this difficult? Let's see. Lena's frustrated. Lena's giving up. Let's see. Okay. I would say that my black belt technically in Taekwondo is not 2nd degree, although I could have tested for 2nd degree, but my Pumse was very, 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 very weak. Ansel with super chat, thank you, my friend. My Pumse was very, very weak. The Grandmaster did not accept my Pumse accounts for 2nd degree, or 2nd Dan, as they called it. As a result, I couldn't test for 2nd degree, and I'm still technically 1st degree 4 stripe. Or I ride a Harley Davidson, but I really like the looks of the new Indian bobbers for 2025. Or I speak Japanese and a little Korean. Did that change your mind at all, Mr. James Bond?
0.
0?
You're providing too much detail.
Yeah, okay. John Morgan says there are no black belts in Tai Chi. Yeah, I get that, John, but I switched it to Taekwondo because Bill Sturm came out and said that. Oh, Randy says that my eldest child and my best friend both have Taekwondo black belts. Okay, so then Randy, I didn't get my 2nd Dan because I wasn't able to test because my Pumse was weak. Still nothing, James. Okay. James, do we want to phone a friend or we want to just commit to your answer, brother?
I'm committing to mine.
Committing to yours. Chat, Mr. James Bond, mod on our channel, says that the lie is that I do not have a black belt in Taekwondo. That's the lie. Did I phrase that correctly?
That's correct.
Okay. You are correct, sir. That is 100%. I do not possess a black belt in Taekwondo. That is not accurate. I'm wearing a black belt right now, though. Holding my pants up.
Where'd you get that from?
Ooh, okay. That's actually, I'm not going to lie. I'm really proud of this belt. Actually, it might be more of a brown, to be honest. It's kind of that weird in-between shade, but I bought it from Origin. I don't know if it's origin.com, but Jocko Willink's clothing brand company. Jocko, the retired Navy SEAL, yeah, and just amazingly badass human. I love his good video. Just love it.
Solid.
Yeah. Now, Faf says I have the lingo down. That's an interesting question. Why would I have the lingo down? That's interesting, right? Why would I have the lingo down? Should I turn this into another two truths and a lie?
Sure.
Okay.
You know, I already know the answer.
Okay. All right. So, Faf, why do I have the lingo down? I'm curious. Or not. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is where I get weird because I feel like I'm just talking about myself for 20 minutes. It just gets weird. Josh, I got your super chat in here, my friend. Crushing it. So that's the real question, I guess, is like, why would I know the lingo if I don't have a black belt? And the honest to goodness reason is because I used to train very, very heavily. Very heavily. It was like my whole life before music became a thing. And then because I trained so heavily, I would go to tournaments or whatever, and I would meet friends that did other styles, and then we would talk and they would explain to me, and we do this cool comparison. Like if I have this belt, what's that equivalent in your style? And it was this really, really cool, fun thing.
All right. That I believe.
Oh, yeah, of course. You knew what levels, teacher, and move was called. I know, creepy, right? Isn't that creepy?
Because you study martial arts.
It was like I knew that Grandmaster called my Pumse weak.
If you hadn't gone that far into detail, it wouldn't have been so easy. When you go too far, you tell too much.
That's okay. Okay, I'm good. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see. What's one? You know what? No, I want to. Let's play the Mount Rushmore game. I want to play the Mount Rushmore game. Now, again, I am Canadian, so you're gonna have to help me if I'm doing this incorrectly. But I believe Mount Rushmore has 4 heads on it. Is this correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so I want to know Mount Rushmore bands for you. What do you got? Mount Rushmore bands.
No, I had to think about that. I ain't blasting that on the internet. I really have to think about that. I'm not.
Oh man. Mount Rushmore bands. It's tough, right?
Movies I could do better than that.
Okay, let's do movies
tougher.
then. Screw it. Let's do movies.
Okay. Top movie would be The Godfather.
That's all time. That's
All time.
all right.
Francis Ford Coppola, best. Second below that would be the Star Wars trilogies or the whole saga. George Lucas.
Okay.
Third would either be the Karate Kid series that has followed through, or what else was good back then? No, Karate Kid would be a solid one.
Like the original Mr. Miyagi.
Yes. Let's see, 4. Gotta go Scarface.
Scarface. Okay.
Al Pacino.
So we've got Star Wars Saga, Godfather, Scarface, and oh my god, why am I blanking? What did you say the other one was?
The third one, let me think. Now you got me going. Godfather. I'm blank now.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the hell just happened. Karate Kid, that's what it was.
Karate Kid, yeah.
That's interesting. That's so Godfather, Star Wars, Karate Kid, and Scarface. Interesting.
Now, I'm
Mount
keeping
Rushmore.
this all 90s or pre-90s.
Interesting.
So the fifth would either be, and this is for American for most, either Iron Eagle with Lou Gossett Jr. or Top Gun series.
I mean, Iron Eagle, that's a classic when the kid can't fly the plane unless he's got his crappy 80s cassette player thing going.
Right.
Yeah, okay. That's... Ooh. Yeah, Antle, the chat's going off with a bunch of theirs, so chat, I'm curious of yours too. But Antle said it best. There's too many good movies for a top 3. I completely agree. It's too difficult, man. too difficult.
And it's based on personal choices.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody finds the same thing entertaining, of course, as we know, right?
Exactly.
Which is just madness, utter madness. Utter madness. Wow, Mr. James, this has been intriguing. This has been intriguing, good sir. I'm going to hang up on you with an effort of perhaps Mr. Bill Sturm would like to jump on.
All right, sir.
But
Thanks for having me on.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. Probably first of many, I assume. And as we always say around here, do. See, I hang up before they get a chance to respond. That's what I do. I'm a douchebag that way. That's what people are known for being Canadian, right? Being Canadian? Oh, man. Mr. Bill Sturm, I'm going to bring you on here, sir. So Mr. Bill Sturm will join us here. You're next on Caller 95. How's it going on the Watch It Go Hour? It's the Watch It Go Hour with Mr. Bill Sturm. Mr. Bill Sturm, I just assumed your greatness.
Okay.
Bill's been gone for a while. He's been too awesome, and he is not hung with us. Bill, we're talking about Mount Rushmore of movies. Unless you've got an artist.
Mount Rushmore of movies. I can do this.
Okay, here we go. You got Mount Rushmore.
Tombstone.
Okay.
Dead Poets Society.
Ooh, another good one.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Now for a fourth. I'm a total geek. I'm gonna have to go with the original Star Trek the motion picture.
That would have still been William Shatner, right?
Yes. It's the original cast and crew and everything, and it was cheesy 80s goodness.
I'm Googling that right now. Is that 1979 for real?
For real.
Whoa. And at this point, though, the TV series was already in full swing, right? It wasn't like MASH, right?
Oh no, the TV series had already had its run, and it was now in syndication. So the crew, they weren't doing anything.
Whoa.
And they brought him back for their first movie. And then their second and third and fourth and fifth. And then Next Generation started, and it just kept exploding, and they kept splitting and doing different spin-offs, and
man,
here we are with 50 years of Star Trek.
Man, pretty unreal.
And you would think I'm a Trekkie, but I'm not.
Oh man, so you said Always, you said Star Trek. What was the other one?
Tombstone.
Yeah.
And Dead Poets Society.
Oh yeah, I mean these are classics. Dead Poets Society's that's pretty rock star up there.
Captain, my captain.
Oh man. Oh man, that's interesting. Martha's here. Yay, Martha! What up, Martha? Welcome to the stream. We're doing a whole phoning in with Mr. Bill Sturm. You just missed Mr. James Bond, who we called in from several different states. Bill's actually calling us from Saturn right now, which is interesting. Saturn. We're interesting that we're able to have this. Yeah, it's a little cold. You know, it's your planet looks a little old because you got some rings around it. Well, that was the greatest joke ever.
Remember what Beyonce said.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That there was a joke there.
I tried.
There's a joke there. Yes, I will tell you off stream. I will gladly tell you off stream. I will not tell you that joke on stream.
I was trying to earworm you.
Oh man. John Morgan's in the chat. We love John Morgan around here. John Morgan coined the phrase "Welcome to the Asylum," at least for these contexts, and we use it all the time. Fafnir calling in with Gladiator, Last of the Mohicans, John
Ooh,
Wick,
good choice.
Reservoir Dogs.
Ooh, Reservoir Dogs is strong game.
Yeah, Faf, I don't know if I can disagree with anything on your list. That's a pretty solid. I mean, Last of the Mohicans, my favorite actor of all time is Daniel Day-Lewis. Like, that's...
Yeah.
I'll just throw money at anything. Randy's checking out. Check out, Randy. Peace. Gangsta style. Throws gang
Later,
signs
Randy.
as he leaves. That's Randy's style. Just throws gang signs, moves on.
So, Gangs of New York?
Oh my God, Gangs of New York, buddy. Yeah, you see this knife? I'm going to teach you to speak English with this knife. Oh, what a line. What a line.
Bill the Butcher. What an amazing role.
Oh, and he's so good in Last of Mohicans as well. Dude, he's so good in everything. There Will Be Blood was such a banger movie.
There, it was. That was an amazing movie.
I just like that
That's
one.
the thing about Daniel Day-Lewis is like he does these. He doesn't do a ton of movies. He doesn't have like this epic 500 movie list, but every movie he does is just out of this world.
I remember when he was nominated for an Oscar, and I think it was for. I don't remember which one actually, but it was the one, and then they show like the and the winner is, and they've got all the nominees on the screen, and they're all waiting to hear their name, and they said his name, and you just see people clap, going, yeah, I saw the movie, yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna win, yeah, I know, like, yeah. Dude, like
when you know that you're done, but you've got to put up a good show.
Well, yeah, like I remember. Janelle and I was still studying, so we were very, very broke, and it was my birthday, and Lincoln just came out, and it was still in theater, but it was only in a select theater, and so she took me with like the last $20 that we had kind of thing for a birthday gift to take me to that movie, and I just love Daniel Day-Lewis like so much, like my God, if I could meet that man. But so I'm watching this movie, and I lean over to Janelle, Martha with the super chat, thank you, Martha. I would lean over to Janelle, and there's this scene with him and Tommy Lee Jones in the movie, and Tommy Lee Jones is no slouch of an actor, dude. He's great.
Oh, no.
And I lean over to Janelle, and I'm like, man, Abraham Lincoln is really giving the gears to Tommy Lee Jones, isn't he? Like, I had forgotten it wasn't like a whole movie. Like, that's how I was just sucked right into the performance of Daniel Day-Lewis in that role, man. Like, just, whew. Buddy, what a legend. What a legend.
But that's what he does. That's the type of movie he does. Something that's gonna be lasting. It's gonna leave an impression.
Yeah. And like you said, he doesn't have hundreds or dozens even. He has like 10. Like every one, like off top of my foot, top of my foot. I was about to say it, that's why I said that. But My Left Foot, The Crucible, Last of the Mohicans, Gangs of New York, There Will Be Blood, The Phantom Thread, Lincoln. What else am I thinking? The only one I wasn't super hip to was arguably 9. It was this movie where he played Guido, the like dirty burlesque dance owner guy. Didn't really sell me.
No. But it was still another one of those roles. Like, super impactful. It's just the writing was meh.
Yeah. Phantom Thread gets you.
Strange.
The Phantom Thread gets you because, like, I'm watching this movie going, like, I don't know how I feel about it. But then it's like the back 30 minutes of it. You're like, oh, this is freaking sweet. Oh, man. Okay. I get it now.
You know what? I'm going to pull up Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah, there's Phantom Thread. My Left Foot.
Yeah.
The Age of Innocence.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, In the Name of the Father.
Oh, right. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was another one. The Crucible,
Yep.
A Room with a View.
Yep.
Now we're getting into his early works. Gandhi. I forgot he played Gandhi. The Ballad of Jack and Rose. The Bounty. That was with Anthony Hopkins.
Wow.
Great movie. Sunday Bloody Sunday. Stars and Bars.
Right.
Oh. Hey, he's actually got a lot of movies.
What's this Sunday Bloody Sunday thing?
Oh, that's Africa. It's about apartheid.
The Unbearable Lightness of Being. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that's not his.
And he did a bunch of stage work, is right?
He did. Very prolific on Broadway.
Crazy. Crazy. Well, my friend, I'm going to end this call in favor of the jump we're about to make. So, see you when I see ya.
Alrighty.
All right, here we go, friends. So that was Mr. Bill Stern. We've got Martha on deck here for her request. I got you covered, Martha. Yeah, Faf. So in that regard, Faf, the really crazy news I just heard is apparently he's coming out of retirement to do a movie that his son is directing. So like, great, like great, sold, which is crazy. All right, so hey, if you're new here, we're about to make the jump over to Twitch. It's not too late to get requests in. Of course, you can still do it from Twitch, and the mods will help you out. We'll all be there. Now, if you're not subscribed on Twitch and you're just doing the free viewing thing, it's totally fine. We'd love to have you, but just a small warning, Twitch themselves might inundate you with ads once you switch there. So just type in the chat if you can see it, that, hey, I'm here, ads are almost done. I don't control the ads on Twitch, as you can imagine, so sometimes it's one ad, sometimes it's 3 ads. It's kind of a nightmare scenario. So just let us know, and we'll be there. All right? We'll be there. So we're going to make that jump to Twitch now. We got some few reactions to get into, and I'll see you guys over there, guys. Watch it go.